All right, we're getting after it. Okay, let's get into a little quick fire game that we want to play with you. We want you to rate these U.S. men's national team kits from 1 to 10. Yeah, you're on the hot seat now, Drake.
Okay. Can I just say I'm not gonna do this. I got nothing but love for my my Nike teammates and all the other kit designers out there. Nothing but love.
Yeah. We got you. We got you.
That was a nice preface. All right, let's get into the first jersey. And this is the pinstripe from the 2007 Copa America that Charlie and I were discussing earlier.
No, that's me.
Yeah.
Again, I think it's very tasteful, very clean. Sometimes, I was likening it to, what would Calvin Klein do or Ralph Lauren do with, with a kit, something that's just very wearable. Part of it too is you got to think about the fans. What are they going to wear to the pub afterward? What's going to look good on the street? But I think this is a very tasteful jersey for sure.
Yeah, we don't usually use that blue very often either. Where I feel like we go into navy.
No,
so I'm really.
We got Jimmy, Ricardo Clark, Ben Olsen, Twellman, Bornstein, Johnson,
Benny Fallheimer,
and Marvell Wynn, and Justin Mapp. Shout out to Justin Mapp. There.
That was our starting 11 versus Argentina.
And the keeper, I can't think of his name.
Casey Keller.
Casey Keller. University of Portland guy.
That's right. Okay, we gave that one an 8.5 or 9 out of 10. Okay, now this is the 94 kit, the denim kits. Obviously,
this
very
is a 10.
Iconic.
This is a 10. If I hear anything less than a 10, I ain't having it because this one hit. And when you saw it, it's like stars and stripes. America. You saw that? You had American. Yeah. That's the American team.
Yeah. It's very challenging because it's easy to go over the top with any kit, but also anytime you use stars and stripes, it can just look like you're wearing a flag, which is kind of what they've done. But I think they did a nice balance there. And I know the new away kit that they just launched kind of harkens back to this style. Yeah, I think they nailed the brief there. So I would say 8.5.
All right. I like the goalkeeper jersey too. Shout out to Big Towns.
Oh yeah.
They need to bring back those goalkeepers.
I don't know about the socks. I think the socks were off a little bit in that one, but
that's fair.
This is
the 2002 World Cup.
This is my first youth national team jersey. So and we did really well in this tournament. I'm high on this. I'm gonna go with a 9.
You're bringing emotion into it, which is part of the special.
I'm going 9
of the jersey. A 9. Okay. 9. How about you, Drake?
I'd give it a 5. I mean, to me, it doesn't. It could be if you took the logo off. Sorry, whoever designed it, but it could be almost any team. It's got the colors. As far as just it's a nice looking kit, but nothing about it goes USA to me. And I guess I'm all about more of a bold expression of that's country or city.
I'm doing the Homer Simpson emoji right now, Drake, as you're speaking.
No. Chuck, I think you're associating how you feel when you watch this team play in that jersey, right? I mean, that's an important part of this too.
I'll see you for the next segment.
Okay, yeah. Chuck's out.
Oh man.
All right.
No, it looked like a training. If you strip everything away and the emotion around it, it does look like a training jersey. All right, here we go. This is the Confederations Cup.
No, this is 2010 World Cup.
2010 World Cup. Yeah.
I love the sash. I always think it looks strong when teams do it. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
I got one too.
I think that is a strong look. And again, you could argue, well, is it American? What is it about? It says USA. I think it's just the color combination. And a lot of times you can't see. Sometimes these have a knit tonal jacquard or a graphic that is. Some you only see at retail or at certain camera angles. So if it has like stars in the graphic or something, that would even bring it to that next level to me.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna say this one's mid. This one is mid. I'm with you, Drake. This is like a 6.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Last one, I believe, and it's the Bomb Pop. This is from the 2014 World Cup.
Yeah. I mean, this one had lovers and haters. Yeah, it was called whatever the bottle pop or the
bomb pop.
Yeah, after the icicle.
Ice cream. Yeah.
It's pretty iconic for sure. I'd say I'd give it a 7. Again, it does nothing about it just screams USA to me.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
Yeah.
I like where we're going with this. Actually, producer Des, can we get one more? Can we talk about the pinstripe that we just revealed? Can you throw Christian Pulisic slouching in a chair for us, looking cool? Because I want you to talk about the New Jersey as well that we saw, Drake.
The new star.
Not the star one. That's the
the
women's
pinstripe.
national teams. The like the navy one with the pinstripes.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't actually have any
No,
white on it, which I thought was interesting.
Again, I think that's a really tasteful jersey. Like you guys are saying, you want to see how the numbers are, and also rating a kit, you want to see the whole ensemble, the shorts, the socks, to really kind of get the full picture. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's tasteful. It's nice. You bring in the stripes. And again, there's ways to do stripes that can be kind of over the top, but this is a very wearable jersey, so I like it.
Yeah. In terms of streetwear, I think it'll look good on the streets as well.
Super wearable on the street.
Yeah.
But in terms of kits that hit, like I said, that 94 kit there, that one stood out for the whole world to see. You saw that, you went, that's America. That one hits hard. I love the red shorts too that go with it. Them things pop. I just think they went wrong with the socks. Why didn't they go white socks there?
Maybe.
You got
don't know.
red, white, and blue. Like,
Sometimes you take your eye off the ball and don't finish the look all the way down.
They said, all right, we're good after the shorts. We hit it, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait to see what the 2026 World Cup kit looks like, because again, that's going to be a lot of pressure, and I assume it's going to maybe have some nods to 94, or at least we hope that it does. Drake Ramberg, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for all the incredible work that you've done throughout your career. You've made some kits that have made the world a better place. There's no question.
I have one last question, Drake. Of the kits that you've made, what's the player that I guess you would say you were most
who wore it the best?
Yeah, like that you were most proud of seeing them in your design.
Well, the one you're wearing there, Charlie, with Dennis Bergkamp with the Arsenal. I mean, he was my favorite player when he showed up in Highbury. I mean, the rest is history. And then, he's had a great partnership with Ian Wright. Then he's partnering with Henri, down the road. So, him in that kit, there we go. And the home kit that we worked on with the Lightning Bolt, beautiful. So, yeah, boy, Dez is on it there with the imagery. Good job.
He's got it down.
So did you get to meet Dennis Bergkamp, Drake?
No, unfortunately I did not. And I think he might have been a Puma athlete too. So I think that made things a little more complicated.
Well, Drake, again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for all your incredible work.
Yeah.
And we look forward to having you back on the show once the 2026 World Cup kit drops, because we want to get your input for sure.
100%.
Drake Ramberg, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.